Okay. Ooh, 21 minutes until the next ad. Let's go. Okay, we can actually get into the Zenless Zone Zero story today. Let's quickly do our story and stuff. I mean, use our energy. We're gonna use our energy. Energy! Let's go! Gotta get that coffee. Gotta set up the store. Then we gotta do our scratch tickets. Alice, my beloved. I did do a little bit of, I think I want to scratch tickets first. So there's a trick, I'm pretty sure you already know this, right? It's the scratch ticket trick, where you can, preview what your scratch ticket is, and depending if it's good or not, you decide if you want to use this or you want to use the lottery. And 3 wolf is not enough, I don't think. I think it's like a really low one. So we can go back. Sure. Alright, now it's gonna be good, right? Okay, it might be better. It might be slightly better, but not that much. Alright, cool. HIA. I think we're still getting stuff for Lucia. So we're gonna quickly do these, get some EXP. I want to get Vivian's skin, so I'm kind of, well, I'm not grinding, but I'm gonna be doing more grinding for it. I don't have enough tools. I could grind, so I was thinking getting Lucia's weapon instead of a weapon for Vivian. It makes more sense, right? I think it makes more sense. It makes more sense to go for, I think it makes more sense to go for Lucia's weapon instead of Vivian. Just because Weeping, I think Weeping, the Weeping one, Weeping W agent works fine with her, so I don't think we need to get her signature. But I do think we need to get Lucia's signature because there's no really good support, right? No, Vivian's an anomaly, so what am I using for anomaly? But the thing I'm using for anomaly should be fine. I think it's fine. I remember it doing pretty well. I remember it doing pretty well in when I was looking at stats from other CCs that were doing stat stuff. Basically, I win to lose, basically. And I think kind of it's like maybe a 5% decrease. So, and the 5% isn't that much, considering Vivian's not even DPSing. Lucia's not also DPS role, but Lucia probably gets more supportive measures with it. Also, why are you only got 300? That's weird.
Bear witness to the good day.
Vivian is using, yeah, Weeping Gemini. It increases anomaly proficiency. Well, Lucy is using the Weeping Cradle, and I have 2 Weeping Cradles here. But the Weeping Cradle gets pen ratio, which isn't really good, considering we could be using this thing. which gives HP, and she scales off HP if I remember correctly. She also gets ER, and all squad. Yeah, this is so much better. I could almost do a 10 pull actually. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe I'll get lucky. I don't think I'll get lucky, but maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe I'll get lucky. I don't need to get lucky. I'm trying to get the Vivian skin anyway. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, only not even 2 A's. You know, sometimes it'd be like that. Vivian skin. I need. I can do 20 more pulls. Did I already have this? Oh, we get a little hat. We get a sun hat afterwards. It's kind of, I don't know, it looks kind of ugly. How do I get the diamond ears? Pawn shop. Though I don't think I'll ever wear it. But we can do this stuff. We can do this stuff. This stuff. This stuff. Adding this story. And this is the new event. The new event just came out. I can do one more 10 pull. Yeah, I didn't think so. Ooh, double A though. These. Nah, I don't need these. Okay. So how much pulls I need now? Event. I need 80. I need 80 pulls. That's about 80 pulls in 30 days. 60 days. 80 pulls in 60 days. That might be possible. That might be possible.
How about a little late night adventure? I promise you'll love it. This weather's perfect for a little
Oh, they're
exploring.
still saying it? Why? This is agent skills.
How about a little late night adventure?
Why does it
I
say I
promise you'll
need
love it.
do better agent skills? I have it all maxed out. Well, recommended. That's so annoying. There's no point getting any more attack. I could increase her assist, since I will be assisting a lot. And max this one out. Hi, Joker.
This weather's perfect for a little exploring.
Are you still re-rolling? I thought you quit. I thought you quit. There's no. I thought you stopped playing. I could stream Chaos. You refuse to quit. You're too deep into it. You refuse to quit. I was thinking it's possible I can stream Chaos Zero Nightmare, but also I don't want to download the stove launcher, so I don't think I'll be doing that. I'm also don't think I'll be grinding that game too much. I don't want to grind that game. I really like how Stellasaur is not a grindy game at all. You can just really just do whatever, just spam, just like grind up your I did spend 4 days rolling with me, so this is nothing. And you stopped playing that game. You got burnt out. You got burnt out of Wuthme. Yeah, you don't get enough stamina to do things in Stellasaur. because you just don't have enough to. There's no event going on either. There's no event going on, so it's just really just leveling up your units.
Don't underestimate me. My blade is already healed.
You got burnt out after like 200 hours. You're still burnt out. Still burnt out. And getting a queen 5 times. Yo, yeah, 5-star McQueen, bro? That's crazy. I got special week like 3 times. I got special week again when I was rolling for swimsuit special week. I was rolling for swimsuit special week and I got normal special week and I was like, damn, it's special week. I want your other form. Give me summer. I got her in the end. I got lucky. I didn't like hit pity when I was rolling for horses to get both Marzensky and Summer Special Week, which is nice. That was cool. Now I'm just in CM Hell. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to reroll too much when I was rolling for rerolling for Chaos Zero Nightmare. I really was looking for just two heroes. I wasn't sure if Ophelia was even good, but it seemed like she was okay. When is Sweetie Banner? No, I don't think she's not an agent. She's a store person. But you know, you can get a mod for her, right? You can give her a mod. Get a Sweetie mod, Sweetie mod. What did enter conflict? Oh, I see. Sweetie instead of Evelyn. You could. There was a mod for it actually. There's probably someone. You can also request a mod. You can. I don't know how much it will cost, but you can definitely request a Sweetie mod that would replace Evelyn's model with Sweetie, and then mod that. That would be crazy. Oh, I have to do invites. Panda. I'll invite Evelyn. Smallgate has my stealth account marked for furries. Have you played any of the other Smilegate games? E7? Who was your first hero also a furry in E7? Because I don't even think it was possible. You can't. There's no 5-star furries. I don't think in E7. There's definitely furries in the game because there's that one furry who's a speed unit. But no other one really. I have to talk here.
How about wine? Thanks for coming. Hope you had a great time.
Villager's a really good 5-star for farming. Or Charlotte. Back then, Charlotte was really bad back then. Whoa! You hang out with Eve and Asher Yao comes here. Yo, you get to play with 2 mommies at the same time. 2 mommies at the same time. I'm not reading whatever this is. I didn't get a significant. Oh well, it's fine. All right. The main thing I was gonna do today was just go through story and talk and just yap. Because I haven't streamed in a while. And I've been doing a lot of stuff off stream. You're gonna try Dual Knight Abyss? I really don't like the gameplay of Dual Knight Abyss. Like, I just don't like Warframe. I don't like the gameplay of Warframe or going to dungeons and doing dungeon runs. It's kind of I just don't like that type of gameplay. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to try it or not. I can definitely try it, I guess. See if I like it. But there's a reason why I don't play like Destiny 2, Warframe. What was the other one? First Descendant. Looter shooters. Like I like Borderlands was a fun looting shooter, but it wasn't. It was like a finished game, right? It's not a on service game, so you have to keep grinding. I think the grind was the issue for me. Like I like grinding in like turn-based stuff, but not in not those kind of things.
You must be Hari's friends, right? There's been an incident.
What happened?
I think it's also because of how long it takes. It just takes too long to do those dungeon runs.
Some things from the past to help her recall her memories. They were just some toys and
But
miscellaneous items.
is it super? Is it maybe if it's super co-op, it'd be okay, right? Because then I could play with friends, so it's not super boring, and then we can have like just gaming nights.
Doctor, the medical industry in Waifei Peninsula isn't so great. Usually a company would arrange
It's
for a
kind
vehicle
of
when this sort of
Warframe.
thing happens.
It's like Helldivers 2 kind of
Thankfully, I
thing.
have equipment that can monitor her condition. Can you give me a hand?
Yeah, I feel like the PvE is its only thing. I mean, co-op PvE is the only thing that would be interesting.
Preliminary diagnosis
'Cause it's not a single-player
suggests
game.
Emotional fluctuations triggered the part of her brain that was corrupted. She's fallen into a lucid coma, likely linked to what she went through in the Hollow.
A lucid coma? So it's like she's stuck in some kind of nightmare? Does that mean she'll be okay after a good sleep?
That's one way to put it. But I don't know when or if the nightmare will end on its own.
I need to get a water bottle.
Forcing
We're
her
back.
to wake up
We'll get
could
some
do
water.
more harm than good. I'll keep an eye on her brainwave patterns, but we need to stabilize them first. Once they're steady, we can safely try medication to wake her up. Try calling her name by her bedside. She might feel your presence and care, even in the nightmare.
But we don't know what kind of nightmare she's experiencing. So how can we comfort or call out to her? Is there another way to help stabilize her condition?
There is another way. My friend works at HIA. He manages a VR device that can simulate a person's mental landscape. However, his research is too advanced, and the device is mostly reserved for elite agencies like the HSO. I also heard that their last collaboration with Section 6 experienced...
I'm more interested in Ananta than
Section
Dual Night
6?
Abyss.
Not the most approachable group.
But I also don't want to keep playing too many games. I already dropped Infinite Nikkei and I dropped Girls Frontline.
Yeah.
And I was interested in
Regular
those games.
folks like us don't exactly have those kinds of connections. I'll ask my friend who works at Porcelumex later.
Well,
I was just
actually,
the reason I dropped Girls Frontline was because while I did like the gameplay ish, because you can just auto it,
no
and I
face address, no ID.
yeah I was playing Nikki for a bit, Infinite Nikki.
Sorry to interrupt everyone, but I can get in touch
I
with
dropped
the
I
friend
dropped
on
it after
Section
they
Wait a sec. Am I missing something? Aren't you a proxy?
How
do you have
they messed
friends
up
in
a lot of
Section 6?
they went really
knowing
greedy
office staff
with
from
the
Sections
gacha,
2 and
and I
3.
dropped it after
A
that.
covert organization like Section
Well,
6?
they did redo the whole story
Don't
too,
tell me you're
but
actually
I didn't really
a
care too much about
HSO agent.
the story.
What? No, it's not that complicated. It's
Was it
just a series of coincidences.
the the
Let me
recon?
contact my
Yeah,
friend
yeah,
for
yeah.
Section 6.
The retcon. I didn't really care too much about the story retcon because that's more about people who care about the lore, and I didn't care too much about the lore. I was more upset about the amount of pulls, the really bad pull value. Haramasu. It's funny when I'm doing this quest for Idihara and I didn't. You got Vivian, Alistair? Nice! Vivian's really good. Welcome to my stream. You're watching on the YouTubes. I'm streaming on, I'm multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, I'm just here going through the story for, I think, 2.3, I believe, for Zenless Zone Zero. You got Blogboo. Yeah, that's a Plug Boo is the dual electric, I believe. Yeah, I have YouTube and Twitch. Yo, I gotta keep talking. I gotta keep yapping, or else you gotta be entertaining. Plug Boo is the electric one. That's pretty good. I think Vivian is one of my most used characters because how she's so useful in anomaly teams. John, is it really for you too in Chaos? Chaos Zero Nightmare. Oh, this is for this stuff. I see. I haven't even met Yurihara yet. Well, Alistair, I hope you have have fun using Vivian. She's a lot. I really like her. I hope you can get her summer skin too. Her summer skin looks really cute on her.
We can't let him break in no matter what. Watch the fight.
All right, I get to use Monado.
Looks like they're totally swarmed by Ethereals.
I've never used them before, so this will be interesting. I used them like a little bit in the
Big Daddy made it look so easy just now.
I think in trial run, so I don't really know how to use them.
Alright. Big Daddy's super strong, but we're not that weak.
Where's the fight Big Daddy? Big Daddy's a bit annoying.
No, it's because Big Daddy's a Thyran. Only Thyrans can defeat Ethereals.
Wait, what? You can't just revoke my Thyran card because I got beat by these Ethereals?
So, what do you, Joker? What are you looking for in Chaos Zero Nightmare? Like, what kind of? I mean, besides no furries, right? I know you're not looking for furries. I need 2 women.
Ethereal researcher like myself has no idea why.
So if you get only like Rin, you wouldn't like it. Well, what are you gonna dupe Rin? Like, what if you get 2 women but they're dupes? You get double women. Are you gonna roll for Haru? Would you even roll for Haru?
Ethereal we couldn't defeat. No matter
That's a
how many times we
1 woman.
tried, was easily taken down
What if
by
we get
one of
2
its own
women
kind.
DPS, right? Cause Trisha's really good at DPS because of her DOT.
Ethereal?
Not my type, so
I must
no.
be dreaming. We've been dreaming this whole time. Wait.
So actually, do you have a tier list then? Like a priority list?
Huh?
Mei Lin's pretty
What
good
idea?
actually.
It's known that both Big Daddy and Ethereals can defeat other Ethereals, but we cannot.
When I was using Mei Lin,
What is it that
For
both
just,
Big
like,
Daddy and Ethereals
going through the
have in
story.
common that we don't?
oh wow,
Yeah.
Johnny's
I know it too.
Johnny's Lux Act. I have to say he's always Lux
From the
Act.
dream world.
Big Daddy and the Ethereals are both stronger than us. I meant they're both from the dream world. Yeah.
I suspect that no external force can directly destroy this place. Only beings in the dream world can inflict harm on each other. As Dr. Lydia said, we have to face the inner demons ourselves. The fears in Idhari's dream can only be defeated by herself. Maybe
Your
we
Stella
can
Sora
use this
accounts to be
principle
stacked.
to try and tame
I wish
the
mine was
Ethereals
stacked.
and train them to defeat other Ethereals.
Tame Ethereals. One of my teachers used to say dream big, but this feels a little too big.
Sure, we can try.
Oh man, I should do I want to do Lucia's story.
But how are we going to tame them? Let me give it a try first.
Lucia's so silly.
Chosen
Taming
Ethereal,
Ethereals for a
reveal
little
your
book.
true power before me.
Sounds
Chitose,
convincing.
Nazuna,
But will
Nahuna,
it really
Siwa,
work?
Minova.
By the pact you've
What the
made
heck?
with me, Lucia,
How many 3 stars did you
I
do?
command you.
I mean, how many 5 stars did you get from just rolling like 4 times? That's crazy.
Good. That's it.
4
Just
times? I mean
like
like 40
that.
times? I've gotten
Even if it's
nothing
just a
after like
dream, this is
I got
still unbelievable.
Chitose.
Trust me, I know
Chitose is
Ethereals.
only 5 star
You
actually.
should give it a try too. Tell it to stand up.
The power rerolls.
This is so embarrassing. Do we really have to say lines like this?
There's nothing else we can do, let's give it a try.
Is Lucia Nubio? I mean, she is using a crazy book
Please, show me your
and
true
reciting
power.
spells.
Huh? Do we really have to say it like that? Oh, chosen ethereal. Please show me your true power.
By the pact, I, Belle, command you. Stand
By
up.
my command seal, I summon these
By
servants.
that, I, Komono Monato, command you. Please stand up.
That's funny.
See? Like I thought. It doesn't listen to me or the proxy at all.
I don't really get it, Lucia.
Hi,
Why would the
Bormo.
ethereal in Itari's dream
Did you get
listen
2
to you?
SSRs?
I don't know either.
In what game?
Wait.
Oh,
Could it be that she
yeah,
read
yeah, I
the
did.
ethereal fantasy
I
realm?
got the nun and I got
Maybe it left an
Mylan.
impression that made her think I could actually
I
take
got
her?
like I could switch the nun
Seems to be the
for
only
for
explanation.
Mika or whatever her name is.
So that's
But I want to
the
use
kind
the
of fantasy you're
5-star, interesting looking like
writing. No way.
jack of all trades.
Well, since we've tamed the ethereal,
I thought about streaming the
Yeah,
game,
he's in the
but I don't
dream.
want to download the launcher, so I'm waiting. You're looking for a usable May account, but I haven't seen her. My account's a usable May account. I have the May character. I have May, and I have the passion support. The launch is incredibly buggy. That sounds terrible. Holy notifications. Sometimes the game dies on me while re-rolling. Screen goes black or it freezes. Where are people playing the game then? I've seen people like play the game with the pictures all loaded in. The pictures are all loaded in, and they're having they're just playing the game pretty well. Alright, let me take some commissions here so I can get some rolls in. Hey, it's Monado again. What the heck? These are two. It's like I don't know these people. That's so funny. I don't know, but I did hear from people in CBT that the launcher was kind of ass. Yeah, that's why I'm curious about what people are using to play if they're not using the launcher. Alright, I think I'm gonna go do the story and then I will work on this stuff. The app. You think they're running the app and then they run the app and connect it to their stream? It kinda sucks. At least I would think so. The iPad screen share? You think so? LD player works? Is this the one? This is the Lucia story. No, I want to do. Let's do story. Or I mean Lucia. It could be LD player, but I don't want to install LD player. I don't want to install emulator just because of how much. Wait, do I even have LD player actually? I have the EXE if I want to install it. It's just annoying to have an emulator. It uses up so much memory. RAM. It sometimes don't respond. On the launcher or emulator? Because you said you're having problems with the emulator, right? Season 2, Chapter 3. Season 2 of ZZ has been pretty good. Well, personally. Oh wait, have I not done the Orphe? I haven't done the Orphe story yet! I forgot! I haven't done the Orphe story yet.
Without support from the Obsidian Division,
I saw some spoilers of it, I just didn't do it.
I knew you couldn't count on Helios's warning systems.
Doesn't matter. We've seen
I'm
worse,
really behind the
haven't
story,
we?
actually.
The track we're guarding this time is a key route for evacuating civilians and transporting aid. This is our last line of defense. The civilians are right behind us. We must hold the line.
Magus, you're late today?
You
Man,
never
Orphe's
miss
getting
Captain's pep talk.
Orphe's getting Magus nightmares?
Let me guess.
That's insane.
You were off doing last-minute gear checks for us. Still, they've got a point. Tardiness is unacceptable, soldier.
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad assembled.
Obsidian Division, Agamemnon Squad, requesting backup. Obsidian Division, Agamemnon Squad, requesting backup.
Yo, that was a good scream.
Fall back, Orpheus.
Fall back. No, we have to kill it. Whatever it takes.
Get back! I'm from Yunkoi Summit. We'll hold the line from here. You can fall back now, comrades.
Everyone, we can still save them. And the civilians, they're right behind us. We can't back down. We cannot fall back.
So, is this the end?
Revenge.
Against what? The Hollow? Against everything.
The other person was Ishman's sister.
I've already lost.
The Ishman's sister was the one that came and saved them.
Captain? Captain Magus? Nagus, were you dreaming again?
Intelligent constructs don't dream. It was just leftover cache fragments tucked away deep in my memory module.
So, were you dreaming about the past again?
It's a good thing you gave up your studies at the meta school to enlist.
Why is Orphe's boob so big?
What can I say? My brain can be a bit slow at times. Anyway, Magus,
Isn't she?
you talk in your sleep all
Apparently,
the
she's
time.
like 8 or 9 years old.
Sleep. It's a self-diagnostic mode.
But her body is like super old because she's a
Use my
homunculi.
proper title while on duty, and stop eavesdropping on me.
Look, I can't.
Yes, Captain Magus. I swear,
We're talking
I'll
about
never listen to
the
you
fucking
sleep
guns
talking
trauma, but
Like,
the
given how you're always
Orphe,
right
the human,
behind
doesn't
me,
have the Thyran doesn't have
kinda
trauma.
hard not to overhear.
It's not sleep talking. It's
Her boobs
echoes
are
of residual
big.
signals from the vocal module during self-diagnostic mode.
Yes, Captain Magus. I swear I'll never eavesdrop on your, whatever that was during self-diagnostic mode again.
Still, it's strange. I actually overslept today. I mean, my self-diagnostic ran longer than expected. Feels like some kind of bad omen.
Are intelligent constructs superstitious too?
Well, her body was had an accelerated growth because she's a homunculus.
Superstition is the only knowledge
She's a clone.
that I can actually rely on.
She's like Ambi because Ambi's also a clone.
Enough breakfast chit-chat. Time to get ready for this morning's operational briefing.
It's really interesting because Orphe
Yes, Captain Magus.
everyone's a clone. No, not everyone's a clone. Don't say that. That's so rude to my waifu, Alice, the bunny girl, who's not a clone, but it's like a 17-year-old girl who goes to high school or something. Yo, you get CC'd, the robot. Blah, blah, briefing. Blah, blah, blah. He's so though. Man, I saw a spoiler what happened to this person.
Good morning, everyone.
This makes me sad.
Today's briefing is to discuss the tactical details for the raid on the Exaltus stronghold.
Orphan
Thanks
it
to
right
previous
now.
infiltration ops and documents from
Yeah,
Orphan
Orphan it.
we've gathered intel on several
evil
key
white
Exaltus
hot.
communication hubs within the Hollow. However, we still need more detailed intel on the
She's not
exact
evil.
location of their headquarters and the distribution of their personnel.
The only evil people are like
Therefore,
Ethereals
before the
and
main
Sarah.
force advances into the Hollow to launch a full sweep, we will deploy several elite squads to their comms outposts within the Hollow for recon.
Yeah.
The first shot of this battle will be fired by Obo.
I don't want to spoil
The
it for people
results
who
you
don't
achieve
know,
will be critical
but that's
to the
that
success
does
of
happen.
the operations that follow.
Also, Twitch, YouTube was not gonna appear on
Captain
screen
Magus,
just because I
remember to use
haven't set it
proper
up.
ranks during
But you can see
operations.
Twitch chat.
Yes, ma'am. After all these years, it's not like you don't know my bad habits.
Magus?
But I can read YouTube chat,
Captain,
so it's fine.
You were the one lecturing me about that just this morning.
After all this time,
The
we finally get to
Fadian.
fight side by side again.
Oh, you migrated to Twitch?
Colonel.
Welcome. Welcome, welcome.
Ma'am, I
You're the
heard for
Doom
this
guy, right?
operation,
From YouTube?
A special envoy from the
You're
city
good.
government will
It's
be
all
assisting
good.
Mobile Squad. Is that confirmed?
I think
Yeah.
YouTube, there's
Trigger
no
was just
ads.
telling me
If you have ad
we've
blocker,
got
there's
a
no
super
ads, but there's ads on
capable and
Twitch, so
trustworthy
I haven't
friend
figured that out
coming to
yet.
work with us.
Trigger is right.
Fat
There will
Tony.
indeed
Oh,
be a guest from the
I
city
see.
government joining us as a technical advisor to assist
You know, Fat
Oval
Tony
Squad
makes
in the
more sense
operation.
than Fatany.
Per the agreed
I do
arrangements,
whatever I just
our
read.
guest will meet you all inside the Hollow.
I was like prepared to do Monato's story today, and I completely forgot. I haven't done Orphe's story yet. Orphe and Magus story.
Exaltists have long plagued Life-Bay Peninsula.
Because
Obsidian Division's mission
this
is
came
simple.
out,
Eliminate the source of this chaos once
this
and
came
for
out when I
all.
went to
Their
my trip on
repeated
Japan.
failures have cost them dearly.
I haven't done
Our
it.
task now is to eliminate the remaining stragglers and strike directly at their headquarters. We have obtained intel
Which I will
on
talk about
multiple
later.
enemy strongholds. You will be deployed as scouts. Your objective is to investigate and pinpoint the enemy's main base. Split Squad will handle the frontal assault. You will also rendezvous with the technical advisor dispatched by the mayor and assist them in securing the key data. Aegis Squad, you will strike the enemy from the air, providing firepower and intel support for all units on the ground. Operation Codename Split and Aegis.
Yo,
Gear up and get
I
ready.
haven't seen any of the angles. Well, I've only seen the one part where he's still there.
Reporting in. We are the target Hollow.
But she is a really good defense person. She looks good. Yeah, she could definitely get it.
Split squad in position.
Agent Squad, report your position. Do you copy?
Oh man, I hate playing Soldier 11. It's so bad.
We're en route with the chopper. ETA 20 minutes. Landing at Blitz Squad 3 o'clock.
Primary objective, rendezvous with the mayor's envoy.
Must be someone pretty important if they got Oval Squad handled.
I always knew that Monato was really cool when he was protecting us from when we were saving when we were trying to were we going to save Yuzaha?
Save the chit chat for after the mission.
He was already pretty. He was also like he's also like really silly. Cause like there's just so he's like a teenager still, so he gets embarrassed about things really easily.
By
But
the
he's
way,
also
Why are we meeting inside the hollow?
there's also that one music video in the ZZZ YouTube channel, which is also really funny because he's just
We
making
successfully
pancakes.
rendezvoused with the target.
But he's like
Now, let me
he's
take a
like
look at
humping
Colonel
on a
Exaltus'
fucking
intel.
broom thing to make pancakes.
Captain Magus, This is the Special Hollow Technology
Arnold
Consultant,
Schwarzenegger
the
to me.
Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations, as
I
well
don't
as the...
think I know that meme actually.
Wait, didn't these oldest
But I
say
do
there was
know
only
who
one
Arnold
target?
Schwarzenegger is.
How many people are we talking about here?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You can call me Lord Faithin.
I do know Soul Bad Guy.
Okay, I'm kidding.
He was in a collab with Epic 7.
Just call me Proxy.
I did try Guilty Gear, but I don't really know much of Soul Bad Guy's story in Guilty Gear. But I do know the
You're
character.
actually pretty down to earth.
He is built like Soul Bad Guy.
You must be the infamous Faithin they mentioned, right?
So Soul Bad Guy is an
definitely
adult,
talking about
and
the renowned
Monato's
Mr.
like 17
Usually,
or something.
only heroic characters are described as renowned. For villains, it would be...
If the other side is a villain, then working
Does he
with
share
them
a lot of
means we're on
stuff
the side of
with,
villains
like
too.
backstory wise, or is it
To be
more
honest,
of
I'm still a little uneasy
physique?
about having a proxy join up with Open
Even down to how
Squad.
badass he is from the
I'm an
badass
old
scenes.
timer who plays
Oh,
by the
mostly
rules.
visuals. Okay, okay.
No dramatic backstory, no need for wild adventures like the younger ones. So I've rarely had dealings with anyone outside the military. Especially someone from, well, the underworld. Like
He's a
you.
joke. It's wise of Monato. That's pretty funny. They
Hero
share similar
working
build
on the
and
dark
jackets are
side,
kind of similar. They both have a
protecting the
fire
city in
wide
secret.
blade and shit.
I have to admit, that sounds pretty cool.
Sure, I've heard
That's true.
stories of your
They do use a
Don't
similar
mistake that for me
weapon
seeing
and
you
use
as a
fire
hero.
attacks. Because he has fire
Everyone
elements.
walking the city has
You-
their own purpose, especially someone with a complicated background like you. But I hope
Yeah,
your
yeah, you-
goals won't interfere with
I
Oracle's
understand.
mission
Once,
or violate
every
the
time I
Defense
finish a
Force's
story
principles.
of a certain like
Otherwise-
either of any if every time I finish a story in Honkai Star Rail or in ZZZ or WoWa, I kind of want to talk about it.
Then I'd say we're
Talk
on the
talk
same
about it with
side.
people. But I'm not there yet, so
hope
I
so.
don't have that same feeling. But I can definitely talk about the other parts that's been gone over
Whether
already.
I'm a villain or a hero, let's keep our focus on the mission. After all, we're still deep inside the hollow, surrounded
I
by
recently
exalted
finished like 2 other
Regardless of your
visual
position,
novels I was
if you get
playing
things done, that's not bad in
during
my
my hiatus when I went to
Next,
Japan,
I'll
and
briefly outline the mission
I want to
objectives
talk about it
and
with other
explain the
people,
role
but
that Faithin will play in
nobody
this
really wants to talk
operation.
about it because they're
As
based
an
because
expert
visual
hollow
novels are
guide,
usually
or a proxy,
they're either
Faithin
one or
will
two
use the
sections,
current
like
map
one or two
intel
ways.
and hollow data to chart the most efficient route for us.
Zuko,
Opal Squad.
welcome.
At the same
We're
time,
doing the
we'll
Orphan
provide
story
cover
chapter.
For Faithin as the
I'm
proxy
trying to
collects
go
hollow data
through
and monitors
whatever
the
I
changes
can
and
in the
activity
next
of the
hour.
miasma.
We've got plenty of trained scouts in the military. Can a proxy with no combat experience really handle such an operation?
I promised my
Captain
friend I was gonna
Magus,
do some
according to the
Genshin
intel
co-op
report
with
and
them
squad member
at
accounts, the proxy has
in the next
combat
hour or two
experience
and a half.
working alongside Trigger and Soldier 11. Sharper, more precise, and more perceptive than any scout. That's how Soldier
Well, welcome
11
to my
described the
stream.
proxy. I don't think we've ever seen anyone who's earned the approval of both Trigger and Soldier 11 outside of our own squad members.
If no other squad members or Isolde have any
Does
objections,
Magnus like not
that
trust
wraps
us?
up the mission briefing. Don't fall behind, Proxy.
Yeah, no, I don't recommend playing Genshin. I don't recommend playing Genshin.
There are more enemies than we expected.
Agent Squad, report your status. Agent Squad, come in.
The enemy reinforcements just keep coming.
Squad is pinned down.
Yeah, the only reason I would recommend playing Genshin is if you have someone to carry you. There's no other reason to play Genshin.
Spotted in the northwest.
Agent Squad.
Speed and the others should be okay. Right?
Miwa is much more
The fastest way to get
fun
close is
as
to disable
a.
the nearby jamming devices.
It's much more fun for a single player experience.
It's like the miasma.
But if you want to play co-op in WoWa, it's not that great actually.
Watch out for stronger enemies.
Surprisingly, not that good an experience. As I think Genshin does better in co-op for WoWa, but that's a personal opinion.
We're circling right above the enemy, Captain.
I think H-Star was nice, but honestly I think ZZ is Hoyo's best game without a doubt.
Aegis Squad has reached the LZ.
I think you can tell there's more love. There's more love in ZZZ than the other games. There's a lot of quality of life. There's a lot of quality of life in these other games. HSR is definitely my favorite, but I love playing Zenless Zone Zero as well.
Let's clear the nearby enemies first.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat as Zuga right there.
I wonder if the proxy, the envoy and the captain have met up safely.
The area's all clear.
I really like how I can like read chat and just smash buttons at the same time and not knowing what I'm really doing. Yeah, I have to skip seed because I don't have a Sandy, so I don't really have units to use her with. So it was really fun to use her when she was like just a bunch of trial units. Oh, okay, interesting. I got blocked by the wall.
Roger. New objective. Shut down the ether transmission system.
Break.
It's exposed.
Making fire.
Alright, cool. C talks like a gremlin. She is a gremlin. She talks like a freaking like a zoomer. She talks like a zoomer. She also walks around with her feet out. That's gremlin behavior. Who does that?
That cuts off the supply of miasma.
Eliminate the remaining enemies and head to the meeting.
Like, it's so weird to see someone just walking around with just feet without shoes.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Yeah, she's on a what's it called? It's not a hoverboard. It's the Segway. She's on a freaking Segway. She just rides a Segway everywhere. It's so silly. She's so silly.
Things look like coffins. They're kind of creepy.
If I had money, I'd grab more characters. But I don't. But you know, knowing everyone's character quirks is a lot of fun though. For sure. Which is why I gotta do these story modes. I gotta learn more about these characters. They're so silly and lovable.
The unknown device. Now analyzing.
Oh, we're doing this.
Network communication structure detected.
Wait, can I break them?
These devices are interconnected, probably forming part of a larger equipment array. By cracking
I
part
do
of the
have
data,
Monado.
we can locate
I got
the
Monado when I was running for Lucia. I have to learn how to use him though. I don't know what team he goes into because I know Lucia goes into Yishuan. Sunburner 1.
Secretly hacking into my brain while I'm asleep. Are you?
Oh wait.
Hey, come on. I'm a professional. I have standards.
He got Lucia when he's trying to get M3 Monado. I think I did get M3 Monado. Dude, I have to keep rolling still. I want the Summer Vivian skin. I don't have her yet. I'm still trying to get the Summer Vivian skin. I'm 80 pulls away. So I'm grinding for Foxnell gens. Oh, that's so unlucky. 6 Pipers?
Those are ether reactors made by Porcelumex. I'm not gonna lie. They
wait,
look pretty ominous.
Oh, I can't use it. Okay. My gosh, I like in this game is so insane. Especially because I started playing 4 days after Miyabi's Rerun banner ended. Oh, that's such bad timing. I think my luck in this game is not that bad actually. I have worse luck in HSR and Genshin. Genshin has my like very worst luck. Out of all the Hoyo games, it's like Genshin's my worst, then HSR, and then ZZZ. I've gotten lucky in ZZZ, really insane in the beginning. Miyabi's your favorite? Miyabi's really cool. She's definitely not my favorite though. I asked one of my friends and they can guess who my favorite character is, and it's really funny because it's usually a blonde character.
Seed,
You
you've
can
met
listen to
them
Seed
before.
talking more.
Oh, it's you, Proxy.
Oh, you think it's Fufu? Fufu's really nice, but I wouldn't like Fufu as much. You know, I might like the new character I saw.
We met briefly during the Bristol Limits investigation.
Senior's like little sister, who's the Void Hunter that got that's the potential next Void Hunter. She looks really cute.
He's asleep
She's really
now,
cute.
so he can't talk to you himself.
I really like how
But
she like
according to Seed
was like,
Senior,
oh my
you're
god,
someone who can be
I have a
trusted.
junior?
Someone worth trusting. Well,
But
to
not
be
a
honest,
junior?
it was Trigger and Soldier 11
I
who
like
told
that.
Seed Senior
I really
first.
like that.
And then Seed Senior told me.
Seed Senior? Is that the name of your
There's
mech?
no way she named her Maxine.
He's not a mech. Seed Senior is an intelligent construct.
There's no way
Totally
she
different
calls
from
him
exoskeleton-based
Seed
vehicles
Senior.
like
That's so weird.
Hmm.
She's Seed, and then she names
You
her
carry the
her
same
mech
scent as me,
Seed
Proxy.
Senior.
You must be quite knowledgeable in this field.
What's the
Did
respect
you
in Seed
attend
Senior's
classes
name?
properly back in school,
That's-
Proxy?
You know, and I thought I had bad naming senses.
Strictly speaking, I never really went to a typical school.
Seed Senior named her Seed.
Sounds like a lie.
I guess that's how you know they're
You two have quite a unique way of talking.
related, I guess. Seed Senior, and then Seed Junior. Yeah.
The Defense Force? Or rather,
Also,
Rebel
ads are gonna
Squad's
start
comms
soon. I don't know how many
always
ads are
seems to be
gonna,
tuned to a
but
pretty
you're gonna be in
unusual
ads. Everyone on
frequency.
Twitch.
Birds of a feather flock together, as they say.
The Proxy wasn't complimenting us, Soldier 11. You dummy.
Being able to tune into both seeds and
1 out of 8. Oh wait, do I have Edge? Do I have Edge?
I have to say, you really are something
I
special.
don't have Edge. Oh my god. I need to add it.
Wavelength? Are Seed and Soldier 11 intelligent constructs too?
Still, winning over these girls might be easy. But as the commanding officer, I have to assess you with the utmost caution. Alright, everyone, that's enough chit-chat. Let's not
I think
forget,
I
we're
just
still in
looked
the
at
middle
emo.
of a battlefield here. Although we've tracked down the Exaltists' communication outpost, it seems all that's left are supplies they didn't have time to evacuate with. We came up empty on both the location of the Exaltists' main base and the research data you were looking for, Proxy.
Add. Confirm.
The most efficient way to
Oh,
move
yeah,
such
yeah,
a large
yeah.
amount of supplies in a short
I
time
do
would
have
be
a
through
public
spatial
Discord.
fissures. The
I
Exaltists have been operating in
your
Lemnian Hollow for a long
emoji
time.
repertoire.
They must have access to fissure coordinates that the Defense Force doesn't know about.
Look, my problem with my
no one
emoji
knows
repertoire
the
is that I don't have
labyrinths of
people who
colors better than
recommend
Ethan.
emojis, okay?
Faith and skills
It's a
are
bit
like
rough.
magic. Sounds way more impressive than a carrot.
I think I need to
Sounds
refresh
pretty
this.
mysterious. Anyway, you're confident you can catch up with them, right?
I got this. Inside those devices,
What do I have?
those are
What-
all sacrifices?
Feet, confirm the
Wait,
number of
what
enemies.
do I have?
Locking onto
What is
hostile
the
targets.
have?
There's 8 in total. Put that in. 6. 5.
I see 'em.
2.
Oh, did I
1. Now we're all clear. Oval Squad. All enemies eliminated.
Where is it?
The rambling old man
Alright, I
is a little
see Edge.
The final sacrifice is about to begin.
Yeah, I need
How can swirling dust compete with a blazing fire?
Do all the Exaltists talk like this? It's really hard to understand.
Seed, make him shut up.
Foolish unbelievers!
Hey, Seed Senior. You've got to be careful with how you treat prisoners.
They've done more than enough harm. Being gentle isn't exactly a priority.
What sets these Exaltists apart from typical villains is their fanatical devotion to the Creator. That often drives them to act unpredictably. Even if they act in the shadows without rhyme or reason,
freaking
the miasma
Omega
remains
lol.
essential to them. If we follow that trail, it could very well be the weakness that brings them down.
Like I want a good Omega.
These so-called fanatics are nothing more than villains who treat ether as a deadly poison corrupting.
I have Pepe Laugh. I have Lamau. Oh no, I don't.
Stay so devoted when confronted with 50 caliber high explosive rounds
I've
and
picked
military grade high energy lasers.
Calm down.
Calm down, Captain Magus. As vile as the Exaltists
I'll
are,
just get the basic
not every
Omega.
member is guilty. Many innocent civilians were deceived into joining. In other words, not every Exaltist member deserves to be met with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military grade high energy lasers.
We've hardly caught anyone.
Why
yet.
does
You're
Magus
already
have a small
defending
tie?
them? I know how to throw around grand quotes too. Like no snowflake in an avalanche ever feels responsible. You're awfully sympathetic towards these scumbags. Perhaps because you're one of them.
Enough! Captain Magus, I'm pretty sure your remarks have already exceeded the boundaries set by Commander Isolde's temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon. Specifically, the section designated for Magus.
Huh? How come no one told me about it?
Don't speak harshly to your squad mates, and don't say anything that kills morale. That's what you taught us, Captain Magus.
I don't consider them a comrade. At least not yet.
What the
Whether we're
heck?
allies who can rely on each other, or simply partners with our own suspicions, let's stick to our duties, Captain Magus.
Wouldn't have it any
Can
other
you
way.
just subscribe to
Phaethon.
7TV now to use 7TV emotes? It's so what?
There's a critical piece of intel that needs our immediate attention.
I can't find my
What
emotes
just
that I
emerged from the
added.
Obscura is a bioweapon created by the Exaltists, known as a sacrifice. These Obscura, and the factories that produce them, are scattered throughout
Yo,
Lemnian
this
Hollow.
guy.
No, not just Lemnian Hollow.
Goodbye.
According to the data from Porcelumex and the
Goodbye.
intel Commander Isolde has gathered, there are a large number of Obscura placed throughout Yphae Peninsula. Over 300 of them.
Over 300? Not even the entire Obsidian Division could deal with that many monsters.
Maybe because I wasn't signed in.
The entire Obsidian Division would just end up as monster food.
We have to get this information to Command.
Seed talks so
immediately.
funny.
The Exaltist
If she
actions
reminds
may be
me
far
of,
more
she
dangerous
reminds me
than
of
we had
like
anticipated.
someone else, where she talks.
No, that's not right.
I know she's like
Although
grandma,
I did come
but
across
man,
Obscura
she talks
shards
so
tainted with
funny.
sacrifice energy.
It's so funny.
There's still no solid evidence to confirm that the sacrifices and Obscura are directly connected. The Obscura devices I saw in Phylum Heights didn't all carry traces of sacrifice energy either. More importantly, creating a creature as powerful as the sacrifices would require an unimaginable amount of ether. There's no way the Exaltists have
I
access to
definitely
such
see
an
it
immense
here.
supply of ether and miasma.
Or they would have destroyed New Eridu long ago.
Phew. Good thing the bad guys we're dealing with this time aren't that powerful. Yet.
Hey, did you two completely forget that courage is a soldier's greatest virtue?
Captain, didn't you say that kind of talk is just something generals say to sound impressive?
The proxy has a point. There's definitely something suspicious about the Obscura and Wi-Fi Peninsula. We need to organize thorough inspections and patrols as soon as possible. Obsidian Division has already mobilized outside Lemnian Hollow.
Abby's
Those Exaltus
ENVA.
rats will soon meet their end.
A fanatic's
Abby
last stand
from
is
what
often the most
game?
ferocious. Everyone, stay sharp and proceed with caution.
After spending over a decade in the military, I understand that.
Why is
all
that
too
working?
well.
What Captain Magus meant to
Making
say
me
was,
upset.
thanks for the heads up,
Mascot.
Proxy.
That's not what I meant.
Kind of? Not really though. It's Sarah, the hot evil one. Yo, who would tap Sarah? She would like she'd probably take all your money and your soul. And then like sacrifice you to the gods. But would you? Creator refine me? Oh, did. She is good looking. Good looking. Shame she wants to overthrow the government, you know. Can't have her overthrowing the government. I live in the government.
All in all, the scouting mission was a success. Mobile Squad took no casualties. Against our firepower, those Exaltus lunatics didn't stand a chance. It's honestly baffling how HSO and public security got completely outplayed by the Exaltists. Their actions are chaotic.
Yeah, I don't know what Sarah has done yet in this area yet.
Too. Just like Trigger and Soldier 11 said. And just like all those rumors on Internet.
But I don't know what she's done here yet. Besides like being sketchy around Polymorex or something. Poxmorex
Calm down,
or something.
Captain Magus. What you've dealt with so far are just the Exalted.
But I have a feeling she's just turning people into ethereals. I mean, she was experimenting on Yuzaha. She was funding it, helping funding it.
What worries me are those Obscura and the sacrifice creatures.
Leave the search for the Obscura to me and the city forces. You focus on the mission inside the Hollow. You can't just grasp at weeds. You have to dig out the roots. All this might just be a diversion by the Exaltists. By the way, Proxy, I heard your performance in the Hollow was top-notch as always. How's working with Oval?
Top-notch as
Has
always.
Captain Magus been giving you any trouble?
Captain Magus said. I'll have to think about that. I remember Captain Magus saying that Phaethon is a villain who should be dealt with using 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military grade high energy lasers.
Don't go taking things out of context to make me look like the bad guy. I'm a straight shooter.
Got it. Looks like the temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon doesn't really hold much sway over Captain Magus.
When I was watching Magus's PV on YouTube, she has a really short fuse. It's and she has Vietnam flashbacks as well. It's kind of a really bad recipe of why she's on the field. Because she's literally a flamethrower intelligent weapon.
Grade high energy laser is definitely reassuring.
Because in that PV, she had Vietnam flashbacks and started like going super. She just was seeing red and was just like spewing fireworks everywhere until Orphe like controlled her. And Orphe can barely do anything because she gets dragged around by Magnus anyway.
Why settle for the dishonorable role of a proxy? Why not join the military, earn a proper rank, and truly protect New Eridu?
The PV made it seem a bit different. So we'll see.
What's so dishonorable about it? The work we do in the shadows brings us closer to the light than many of those who stand in it.
You're being a little harsh today, Captain.
Roxy, how many unqualified civilians have you led straight into danger within the Hollows? And how many shady Hollow Raiders have you guided to dirty money?
You're right, Captain Magus. The underworld does have its dark side, but a lot of people are forced into it. They have to avoid the light and just try to survive in the shadows. And this grand, respectable world you speak of, is it really filled with nothing but righteous heroes? Is your defense force really so perfect? Every single person?
You...
She's being a hypocrite.
Alright, kids, enough bickering. The only villain here is the grumpy old Isolde. You're all brave, shiny
Belle
heroes,
did beat
okay?
own Magus, because Magus is really narrow-minded.
Looks like the captain got shut down by Commander Isolde again.
Oh man.
Even the proxy's been lumped in with the kids. Looks like we're all in the same class now.
This concludes the briefing. Proxy. Major General Lorenz has expressed interest
See,
in meeting.
you know, see,
Would you
really
mind
just
coming
sounds
with
like a
me
clown.
later?
She just talks like a clown.
The Major General wants to see me? That can't be good.
Even the proxy
Relax. I'll be with
is
you.
in the same class. Well, I guess we're all in this. We're all in the little kids' table now. Stop playing. See, she's a little silly girl. She's a little clown. I just can't stop listening to her. She's hypnotizing me.
Sir, your guests have arrived.
Colonel Isolde, I heard that, Oval Squad has already obtained the coordinates of the Exaltist headquarters.
That's correct, sir. The recon operation was a success. However, we also
Getting
discovered
aside
something
C
unexpected.
Junior.
There are
C and
numerous
C,
ether
C,
reactors
Senior.
installed around Wi-Fi
That's a funny
Peninsula,
joke you did
known
there.
as Obscura, which may
That's a
pose a
funny
significant
joke.
threat.
You can handle the specifics with your squad.
I don't think writing
always
in
counted
Seed
on you.
Senior would
Just make sure I get results.
wouldn't be that bad actually.
Yes, sir.
Among all the mediocrity of
It's
the
like-
Obsidian Division, Isolde, you're the one who
Man,
truly stands out.
it reminds me of those
really glad I found you
two person
Someone
robots.
like you shouldn't be stuck on the front lines. I'm pragmatic, but I always make sure my subordinates are treated
It's
fairly.
cramped. I can
This is
imagine
a
it being
big
cramped
opportunity.
based on Seed's
I went to great
ultimate.
lengths to get troops into Wi-Fi Peninsula. So this mission is one we cannot afford to fail.
Yes, sir.
Also, it doesn't look
I
that
seem to have
big
forgotten
outside
about
either.
our guest. Isolde, the person beside you.
This is the officially appointed Hollow Technical Advisor and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operation, Bell.
Welcome to Wi-Fi Peninsula, Ambassador Bell.
I've been in Wi-Fi Peninsula for a while now. Honestly, it's more appropriate for me and Swabian Temple to be the ones welcoming the Defense Force.
Swabian Temple. Ah, Yunque Summit. Pardon my memory, I nearly forgot our guest works directly under Mayor Mayflower. Mind filling me in, Colonel Isolde? Why is one of the mayor's personal agents, and infamous...
How does everyone know who we
getting
are?
involved in Defense
We're
Force
a
business?
secret. Our title's secret.
Bell was appointed by the city as a
I know we had to
technical
spill the
advisor and
beans to
envoy
all
for
our
Mayor
clients
Mayflower, sir.
and the mayor
She's here
and
to
the
assist
defense
and
force,
oversee
I
the
guess.
Defense
But
Force's
we only
operation.
told Isolde, right?
Assist, huh? If the High
We never met
Preceptor of
Lorenz.
Yunque Summit had shown up in person, perhaps I'd consider that worthy. And as for the supervision, since when does Mayflower get a say in when Obsidian Division pulls the trigger?
Sir, Bell is only here to assist Oval Squad. This has nothing to do with the main force's
To be
operations.
honest, he's a
or
very
command.
high-ranking military
All
officer,
part of
and
the
he gave him your
agreement to
files.
keep the city council from meddling with our military affairs in Wi-Fi Peninsula, which I imagine suits you just
That means
fine.
everyone in Tops probably
Of
know who we are.
course. Your arrangements are always right on point, Colonel. This whole operation is running smoothly, thanks to you. Well then, since you're the Hollow expert sent personally by the mayor, it's only right that I give you a proper welcome. Unfortunately, military secrecy is of utmost importance, so I'm afraid I can't escort Belle to the more refined venues in the city for a proper celebration, at least for now. Colonel Isolde, until this operation is over, all of Belle's external communications and movements beyond Phylum Heights must be temporarily restricted.
That's a very unique way
Oh,
to
you are
treat
now
a
imprisoned.
Major General, the mayor and Yunquay Summit might not be too happy
This
about
third-party person you brought
That's
in,
an
now
order, Colonel.
they're not allowed
Yes,
to
sir.
leave.
The people from Porcelumix are still waiting for me in Phylum Heights. Something about a banquet to welcome the Defense Force to Waifei Peninsula. Typical corporate parasites. Always know how to adapt and survive. I'm afraid I won't be able to personally entertain our guest, Isolde.
Let's go, Madam Ambassador.
That sucks. Fair share of rules. Decorative officer during the fall of the old capital. Was promoted general after its fall. He's overbearing. I honestly like his style, but working on him is definitely giving me a lot of opportunities and access. So she's using him. The case man in his squad's way back then. Nice, so we can see that. Alright, off track. So she's trying to figure out why the fall of the waifu peninsula happened. I mean, she is technically trying to get revenge for the destruction and what happened to Magnus. And Belle's grounded. She had it coming. Now you sound like those like brat tamers. That's so bad. Don't say that. Belle doesn't deserve anything. She did nothing wrong. She's perfect. Belle's perfect. I don't know. How else am I supposed to take it? Yo, those words are so crazy. Worth above. Argue with facts and logic. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Just keep making noise. He's filling the storm off and defeat. We're gonna do a tantrum. A tantrum.
Captain, Proxy made it through the interrogation unscathed.
That wasn't an interrogation.
A significant change in pulse.
I guess it was
Your
the
face
Florence
isn't
that
too
would be,
pale. Looks like you passed the test. You look so frail, Proxy. Who would have thought you had the makings of a soldier tough enough to endure enemy torture?
I really gotta do these companion stories. You really do have to do the companion stories. They're fun though. I mean, they're really good stories. I think. Miyabi ones was really fun. Sambi's was really good. Sambi and Triggers was really good too. I guess not Triggers really, but more Sambi.
With you already calling me the villain, I figured I'd better get good at dodging torture.
I have to revisit it. Which ones I like and which one I didn't like.
The Major General may be tough to deal with, but interrogating the mayor's envoy? That kind of thing doesn't happen in the Obsidian Division.
Temporarily restricting the Proxy's movements and communications. What does that mean?
It means we've got your precious faith and locked away. No way out, and no texting or calling family.
That's just...
We're in jail.
Terrible.
That's terrible.
What a shame. I never thought the legendary proxy Phaethon would end up getting caught one day.
On the plus side, at least the legendary proxy Phaethon was caught by Obel Squad. The Major General's idea of hospitality
You know,
might
I
be
bet
questionable,
before the legendary
but for a
proxy
soldier,
Phaethon wasn't gonna go
orders
into the
are
hollow,
orders.
right? We have the whole hollow system.
As much as we regret it, the legendary proxy Phaethon will have to stay put in Phylum Heights for a while.
You sure
They
you're
sure
sorry,
got us good.
Captain?
It'd be really convenient
sure
if
you
our
were
IM
holding
plans
back
could
a
just
laugh just
not
now.
give half a shit
Don't
about any of
worry.
these restrictions.
Obel Squad and the Obsidian Division are the first line
I'll
of
be
defense
surprised if
against
our
hollows.
eye does
We'll
anything.
wipe out the Exaltists faster than you'd think.
Exactly!
Proxy will be free.
Our secret identity just means nothing now.
As
It's
ordered, the
really
technician will now attach a
stupid.
tracker to the proxy
It's really stupid to have a
and
secret
temporarily
identity, you
block
know?
all communication
If
functions
no
of their
one gives a shit.
electronics.
Dude, I was more shocked that Vivian figured out who
My
we were
apologies,
than we
Proxy.
figured out who Vivian
The
was.
Obsidian Division. Orders carry more weight than mountains. I don't like
Imagine
restricting
Wise
someone's
and
freedom
Bell
like
didn't have
this.
insane riz.
And I'm not exactly your biggest fan. But I hope you won't hold it against Isolde. or the
Bell,
squad.
you mean Wise, right? Wise has all the ladies.
I may
Wise
not be
literally
a
picks up
soldier,
all the
but
girls.
I can understand the weight.
The
orders
men, there's
carry
only
for
3
all.
guys in this
If temporarily restricting my
for
freedom
Bell.
helps the operation go smoothly and keeps the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula safe, I'll
and
gladly go along with
2
it.
of them like each other.
I never thought you'd show such resolve.
Bell's a
Proxy.
weirdo that rizzes in its own way,
Don't
right?
worry. I'll keep an eye on you while you're with us.
I don't know
Captain
about
Magus
that.
keeping an eye on you? Just a heads up, she's not exactly the caring type.
Bell's more like a supportive
Once
sister.
again, Proxy,
Or
you
supportive?
have my apologies.
Cheerleader? She's more like cheerleader. I think it's so funny that you would do if you have Miyabi and you do her her relationships, like you hang out with her and then you do your stories and relationships. Wise goes up to her and was like, and she's getting interviewed by one of this person, and that person's like trying to like get her hitched. So Wise interrupts them and say like, hey, you can't get hitched together. I'm her fiance. That's what Wise says. But if you're playing as Belle, yeah, Belle's like, that's my brother's fiance you're talking to. You can't do this. And I'm like, dang, Wise gets every girl, huh? Wise getting everybody. Belle Belle only has Lycon, Hugo, and then Monado probably. And well, and Lycon and Hugo like each other. So it's not even like a thing. Girl on girl action isn't out of the question. You know, it's not out of the question, but it's not canonically likely. You know, it's just not canonically likely. It's definitely like possible. It's possible. You can definitely ship it. I just don't think it's canonically gonna happen. It's more canonically gonna happen that Wise just can branch out and pick any girl. You can, like, if there was like a relationship tree, Wise can just go to different routes of picking a girl, right? Based on the relationship messages. I think, yeah, you're right though. I think Vivian wouldn't mind. Vivian would just go both ways. I'm pretty sure Vivian's bi. Vivian's like super bi for sure. She swings both ways. And you know, people who are not human or Thyrans probably swing both ways too, right? So Billy probably goes both ways. Probably. Ultra Bernice probably goes both ways. I am pretty sure. Who else? Oh, you know what? I almost forgot about man, I'm getting
As Master's
mind
supreme
blanks right
assistant
now.
and a
Name
thoughtful,
blanks.
all-purpose AI, I would never sit back helplessly while Master's freedom is being restricted, unlike the second assistant.
Fairy, you really can't stop chasing that first assistant title, can you? When will you finally understand that as her sibling, I'm irreplaceable?
Yo, are we gonna finally see Fairy do something now?
Alright, you two, enough arguing.
What's really funny,
Just
and
a
I also
pitiful,
believe this is
useless
true.
captured proxy here, while
I
you
want to
two
mention
are
Kan
elite hackers,
Yinhui.
okay?
I do worry for
Negative. Although Master was unfortunately captured, Master remains an elite hacking expert.
As much as I don't think of Kan Yinhui,
Luckily,
I don't, yeah,
the hollows can
Yinhui that
interfere
often.
with the HDD's unique signal.
We need,
So the
Fairy
defense
doesn't do
forces
enough
jamming
anymore
is
because they
barely
changed how ZZZ works.
Still,
What
I was the
after
one
they
who
removed the
actually
TV mode,
encoded the
Fairy does
jamming
like
signal.
basically nothing now,
Which means
which
Bell
is kind
can
of
still reach
stupid.
me through the HDD, and EOS's deep dive can
She's this
continue
all-powerful AI, and she doesn't do anything.
I saw some new data with my eye implants in the hollow. I need you to run some calculations. Whether or not the military's info checks out, nothing is more trustworthy than your calculations, Fairy.
Affirmative. Additionally, I've made a full copy of the military intel files that EOS and Master saw.
If the defense force comes knocking,
What? How does that work? Is Fairy like in her eye implants? Is that how a Fairy can see what we see?
Anyway, leave the rest to me and Fairy Bell, just like always.
Then leave clearing out the hollow to me and Noble Squad, just like always.
The defense force's mission is bound to be dangerous. Be careful, Bell.
I imagine she can see what you see through HDD being linked to your eye implants. Okay. Yeah, it has to be. It has to do the eye implants. That would only make sense. All right, let's talk to Orphean Seed. What's wrong with this Bangbu? Magus. What was that noise? What was that noise? Damn, Seed, you can't be moaning in my ears like that. Gosh. Let's pay our respects to this Bangbu that I don't have yet. Oh, okay, we're doing this.
All units be advised. At 3 o'clock, 300 meters. The cluster of miasma. Ethereal presence confirmed. Something's off. Are those humans coming out of there? Hey, look! Someone's crawling out of the miasma! Why are they wearing Defense Force uniforms? They're coming closer. And they're armed!
What is this? This can't be like recent, right?
Fight back! Enemy spotted at 3 o'clock. 4 and 5 o'clock. Oh, this is all just
They're swearing! Yo, they swore in my ZZZ
They
game?
emerged from the miasma. They're definitely not alive. What the are we seven dead in broad daylight?
I can't take this seriously because of the beeping. Oh, this is really good voice acting. Really good voice acting. I have to say, I think ZZZ has probably the best voice acting out of all 3 games. Rua has the worst voice acting, that's for sure.
Just as the Overseer said, even a miracle like a resurrection is nothing for the Creator.
Don't let joy blind you, my dear brother. Until we stand before the Creator, every miracle is just a small step toward the gate of the final domain.
My joy hasn't clouded my judgment, and my knowledge as a researcher remains
Sometimes the voice acting on NPCs can be sometimes to say the least.
has already begun ahead of schedule.
They do try a lot harder in the main scenarios, which is I appreciate a lot. If anything else. Yo, can I get a recording of Seed's grunts and moans? Thank you. Someone probably has made a compilation, right? On YouTube. What? Obviously, I want to use it to put on my meme file. I want to use it for my memes, right? Obviously,
The Exaltists have already figured out that we're launching a full-scale operation? So far, only Obel Squad's scouting mission involved direct combat. What that recon team ran into was likely just an unfortunate accident. But your operation was flawless, and no part of the plan was leaked. That means either the Exaltists are more perceptive than we thought, or some unit acted outside my command and kept...
Okay.
Carried out an unsanctioned mission.
That just happened.
Lorenz handed over command of this operation to you.
So if we rule out interference from higher up, the only one who could have mobilized troops without the Colonel's approval is...
Mm-hmm. Only the Major General himself.
Looks like Colonel Isolde has it even tougher than I do when it comes to dealing with a demanding superior.
Orphe, you don't actually think I'm that difficult to deal with, do you?
Yes.
At this point, arguing with my superior won't do any good.
So if we want the raid to stay on track, we'll have to strike even faster.
While I usually think you're a little too reckless, Magus, this time, I agree with you. Swift as the wind, fierce as fire, and unknowable as shadow. That's the essence of Blitz tactics. At least according to a Yunquei Summit scroll.
Is this how they're gonna quote,
Since the
like,
enemy
quotes?
already knows we're coming.
They're saying,
let's
it's an
seize
ancient
this rare
scroll that told
opportunity
me
and
this
strike
quote.
before they're ready.
Obel Squad, gear up and get ready!
But it's actually
Yes,
like
Captain
a 33,000-year-old, like...
I'm about to start
sayings.
deploying troops to launch the offensive. Proxy, both the battlefield and the hollows can shift in an instant. Make sure you're fully prepared. We aren't as ready as we could have been. The Obsidian Division will
I can't
handle
wait
the
for Bell to
battlefield,
say a Zoomer
but when
word.
it comes to the hollow, you're the only one we can count on.
I forgot what was the last one she said.
Leave
Feels
it to
so
me.
funny.
On my reputation as a legendary proxy and my honor as the mayor's envoy, I won't let you down.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I'm counting on all of you too. Please don't betray the trust that people have placed in the defense force.
The last one she said was bro.
Save it. We're well aware.
Dude,
What the captain
it's
means
so
is,
funny.
Obel never fails a mission.
Bruh. Alright, let's go. I love Belle's voice actress. Like, so much. She's so good at her job. Belle's voice actress, Alice's voice actress, Astra Yowza's voice actress.
Put the Exaltists on high alert, like a startled bird ready to flee. We can't risk the Exaltist core members escaping right under our noses. We have to strike quickly and hit their key
Soldier
bases.
11.
Based on the intelligence we
I
have,
think she said like
the
2 or 3
target's stronghold
lines.
in this operation is very likely the Exaltists' main base.
I'm not usually one to spoil the mood, but
They
from
need to
what I've
update
seen
her
of the
kit.
Exaltists,
She's so
they're not
unfun to
that
play
easy
with.
pin down. Which raises the question: can we really trust the intel from the defense force?
You really know your way around intelligence.
What do you
and
like,
information
Soldier
warfare,
11?
Proxy. But it's Isolde's strategy
They
and
should
intel
update her
that
kit.
are the key to the defense force's success so far. I understand your concerns, but I've no reason to doubt the reliability.
You were convinced
of
they just forgot
Isolde's
Soldier
intel.
11 halfway through this? I mean, she's
Captain
not the
Magus,
focus. Like, she's also Trigger's not the
sure
focus,
have
right?
a lot of trust in Commander Isolde,
Flossin'.
don't you?
That's because Captain Magus and Commander
I'm
Isolde
saying
were
if they
comrades in
change her
arms.
kit for the better, who's
Side
complaining?
by side years ago.
Technically, fighting side by side isn't exactly accurate. But yes, Isolde and
I don't
go
think
way
I don't think Soldier Love is the
She's a
worst
comrade,
character out
a
here,
senior,
for
my
sure.
commanding officer. In fact,
Let me
Obel Squad
think.
itself
Who
wouldn't
would be the
exist
worst
without
character?
Isolde's support and guidance. If I can't trust Isolde, then there might not be anyone left.
Probably
in the city
Nekomata.
division I
It's
can
probably gonna
trust.
be Nekomata.
I understand.
Oh, it could be
So
Nekomata or
please believe
Kaleda.
me, when
Kaleda.
I'm acting as your proxy, my
One
one
of
and
those two,
only goal
probably.
is to lead you all
Like,
to
there's
a
not many people who are fans of them, right? They gotta be fans of other ones. Billy is lowest tier, but people like Billy for what he is. It's not for like
Who goes there?
play Bill. Like he just has bad damage numbers,
Petty thugs
right?
blocking the
Soldier
way
Love
of
is just
creator.
unfun to play as.
The creator.
Unless, well, okay, maybe it'd be like a challenge because you think this game's too easy. You think this is too easy, so you want to play as Soldier Levin. And that's the only reason I can think about, right? You want to play the difficult, annoying character. Yeah, 5 fans. Not that much, right? I used to use Soldier 11 until I got Miyabi. Yeah, because Miyabi's broken. I think I was using Soldier 11 and for my fire team until I got Anomaly with Bernice, and then I was like, fuck Soldier 11. I'm using Bernice now. Bernice and Piper.
There shouldn't be any other squads assigned to raid this base.
Isolde may be the acting commander for this op, but our
Soldier 11 to
squad was the
Miyabi is
major
like
general
playing. It's like
Lorenz.
you have a piece of iron and then you just went into straight up diamond.
So, these idiots are the ones
Well,
who alerted
yeah,
the
I thought
Exalted
that.
to our plan. And it was all under orders from the Major General?
Mind your tone. The Major General sent us because he was worried you wouldn't be able to handle this alone. We
Support the operation? We were just out there fighting alone as a single squad.
That's right, and we really do appreciate it.
This
Without
guy
taking
sounds
the
like an
brunt of the
asshole.
Exalted's attention, we couldn't have made it to their headquarters from the flank so smoothly. We have to apologize. We accidentally beat you to it and ended up taking the credit for wiping out the Exalted's main base.
I was running Task Force in Scott.
Meaningless.
Using probably Miyabi. I was just mashing around shit and got 1 million damage to people. Yeah?
Acting all high and mighty.
Miyabi is like the
just a
easiest
god.
character.
Do you
currently.
really think yourself so important? I
Sure,
may
yes, I
be
do.
a rookie, but at least I'm not
may be
a
a
washed-up
rookie.
old dog like you.
I'm not a dog like you.
Watch it! The captain has given everything to protect the city. You don't deserve to.
This guy is an asshole.
It's okay, Orphe. As long as they really did take out the Exaltists, then they've helped safeguard New Eridu, which makes them our comrades.
They all evil people talk like assholes.
Even among comrades, there are plenty of annoying ones. If you ask me, we should just take this guy away and cover it up as an accident caused by an Exaltist.
She's
attack.
crazy.
Hey, are you
She's crazy.
Stay focused, soldier. Answer me. As the
She's
Exaltist
like,
base
I
has
think
been
we should
completely
kill him. We should just kill him and cover it enough.
Creatures took advantage of the chaos to escape. We had other orders to carry out, so we didn't have time to pursue them while
Oh, what
clearing
a
the
fun
base.
thing we could do. We could just
Other
stab him
orders?
and then hide him.
What could be more
Hide
important
him
than
away.
wiping out
Woo.
the Exaltists?
That would be so much fun.
fools. They can't even handle something this simple properly. Obel soldiers, let's move out. Once again, it's up to us to clean up after these fools. Obel, Gear up and get ready.
Yes, Captain Magus. The Exaltists are fleeing in all directions.
Second-rate troops sure are surprisingly good at messing things up. Who would ever call this an ambush? We've already failed half of the mission's objective.
Alright, some data.
Elite targets have appeared.
Elite targets. Just the kind of fight Oval Squad's been waiting for.
Yo, why is she so like mad when we play?
Ether vision activate.
I guess like bloodthirsty or something.
Everything is moving along smoothly, Mr. Lucro.
We'll be counting on you again this time.
That guy's evil, right? The Lucro person.
Major General Lorenz, you're here in the Hollow. In person?
You're the squad Isolde spoke so highly of. Codename Obel, wasn't it? This is quite a surprise. You arrived even faster than I expected. It's just as Colonel Isolde said. You're quite a capable squad.
Given that you're leading this entire operation, I'd expect you to be at the command post. And the person with you is...
You must be Mr. Lucro. We met briefly at the Porcelumex Safety Inspection Reception Banquet.
A reception banquet? For a safety inspection? That makes no sense.
This, gun certainly has a blunt matter of
This guy's
speech.
evil, right? Like 100%.
Anyway.
Lucro.
We are acquainted from the banquet, aren't we? Also involved.
I do remember that
Obsidian
banquet.
Division, I see.
Oh, even
For
though
someone
like
so young,
months
you
months
must have
ago.
made quite the impact with the military.
Not so, Mr. Lucro. This young lady is the mayor's envoy, specially sent by the kind-hearted Mr. Mayflower to oversee our work.
I'm just doing my duty. Please, the title of envoy is a bit too much. I feel like it's a little too high and mighty.
So you're a distinguished guest from city administration. My apologies. Please excuse the poor welcome.
So, what brings you here, Major General, Mr. Lucro, and these troops who've been acting without Colonel Isolde's orders?
My troops and I have our reasons for being here. You're a veteran, Captain Magus. Even if you don't fully grasp what overstepping means, you should at least know not to ask about classified military matters. Mind your tongue, Captain. After all, besides your sharp tongue, there's not much else you have left.
Major General, shouldn't
really-
we be going? Staying too long in
really
areas with high
shooting
ether
fire.
activity isn't good for my health.
You're right,
Alright,
Mr. Lucro.
thanks for coming to my stream. I hope you have a good night. It's 5 a.m.? Holy shit. That's like...
Aside from that clerk I met at the Special Military Affairs desk,
It's not even
these
Japan
are
time.
honestly the two most annoying people
It's
I've
been
ever had to
water-eating.
listen to. Sorry, Captain Magus.
Oh,
It was
no,
wrong
no, no.
of me to speak disrespectfully
It's Europe.
about a
Europe.
commanding
You're in
officer.
Europe.
I'll let it slide this time, Morphe. If I weren't afraid of getting you all tried at a military tribunal, I'd have turned
Well, have a good
every
night.
curse word into
Sleep
high
well.
energy laser blasts right at their faces.
I'm, let's see. I don't know if you, did you join the Discord? Let me quickly check. No, that's fine though.
The
I'm
place is
planning
not
to do
only
another
a key
stream,
Exalted stronghold,
either
but also one
let's
of their
say
major research facilities.
Friday, I think.
One
Maybe
of
Friday
Porcelumix's
or Saturday as
executives
another stream.
previously worked with the Exaltists.
We
Many
have
of their
so much story to
facilities
go
were
through,
originally
so we're gonna be
Porcelumix's
grinding
assets
it,
as
grinding
well.
DZ a bit.
And now under Lucro's lead, Porcelumix has formed ties with the defense
All
force.
good though, all good.
It's clear why they're here.
You're making my head spin. Isn't it just those two plotting how to profit?
Goodness. Commander Lorenz is such a bad person.
Orphe is still caught up in that naive teenage mindset of seeing the world in just good and bad.
Goodness, Orphe. You really are a fool.
Orphe is
I
like...
can't say you're wrong this time. They chose to meet in the Hollow, likely to stay under the radar. Either way, Obol's mission continues. Everyone, we keep pursuing the escaping Exaltists.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Oh, Sarah. And this angel thing they resurrected. The creator. Something. The overseer. He's just a weird cult leader. They saw the future and they can know how the story will end. I don't think so. Why are we celebrating? Cash of course in here. There's risk of what they pay. Is that seed? There's no way those are seed damages, right? I like the random reaction noise that they play in these dialogue sections. It's scaring me! It's like random jump scares.
Everyone! The Exaltists, the threat that plagued Waifei Peninsula, have been wiped out under our thunderous assault. Once again, we've brought justice and victory to the people of New Eridu. Like every triumph before! Give it up for yourselves, soldiers! Cheer for victory! And let's hear it for our brilliant commander, Major General Lorenz!
I hate to be that girl, but isn't it a bit early to celebrate?
That commander sure seems to be soaking up the cheers.
A typical big shot, huh?
You're right to be concerned.
Orphe's so funny.
There are still Exaltist stragglers roaming inside and outside the Hollow, and the Obscura in the city haven't been fully inspected yet.
As far as I know. The key Exaltist leaders are still on the loose. They've managed to slip away after every encounter so far. The Exaltists will still be a threat until they're taken out. Even though Mevarok was severely injured by Ishu and Shifu, and the Exaltists suffered heavy losses, there's still no sign of them backing down. Miasma activity is still spreading. Key people like Sarah still hold major influence.
Yishuan, High Preceptor of Yunquay Summit? I've heard the name before.
How come I don't see Colonel Isolde anywhere? As the operations leader, shouldn't she be here to celebrate?
Isolde has been unwell recently, and went back to the city to rest. She's also been absent from meetings over the past few days.
Maybe the commander's like Proxy and isn't fond of these kinds of gatherings. She might have just found an excuse to slip away.
You might be right. That does sound like her. In any case, we've dealt a heavy blow to the Exaltists. And after fighting on the verge of life and death, the soldiers really needed a victory to boost their morale.
That doesn't sound like something our strict Captain Magus would say.
Think of it as me trying to lift everyone's spirits. As soldiers, it is our duty to obey orders. So even when we have doubts, we can't launch investigations on our own.
If you take action without orders, you'll be standing trial at a military tribunal. I might not mind, but I'm sure Seed Sr. would stop us.
I don't want anyone ending up in front of a military tribunal either.
Right. Since it is a military order, the Major's restriction on you can't be lifted until the operation is officially concluded. Sorry about that, Proxy.
I understand. Obel Squad and all the other soldiers have already given so much to protect New Eridu. Everyone should enjoy this hard-earned victory.
Hard-earned, they said. It's from Tops. Damien.
Actually, I've already heard about Lucro personally entering the Hollow. Besides relocating Porcelumex and the Exaltist stock of Porcelum, they're rounding up trusted members who served under Ferox, including my poor colleague. The dust hasn't even settled. Yet they're already discarding what they no longer need, proving that the only thing crueler than one ruthless boss is another. I have no place in Tops any longer. And the Defense Force won't seek justice for a stray like me.
Even though you played a major role in taking down Ferox, your new boss won't tolerate you for long, will he?
Exactly. I can't stand stray dogs like you always sniffing out scraps to survive. Like I ever had a choice.
Ooh, are we gonna team up?
I'm just trying to stay alive. Honestly, I was already planning to turn to you and Yunquay Summit for help. Regardless of our differences, you are among the few in Waifei Peninsula who have the power, care about justice, and are willing to hear me out. A stray like me is used to bowing and begging.
Unfortunately, no matter how much power we might have, we're just as constrained as you are now. I can't contact anyone at Yunquay Summit for assistance either. But if it's just to keep you safe...
It's all right. Just when I was at my wit's end, Miss Savior appeared.
Hiya! I'm the savior he was talking about.
Is this a new character?
Most company employees usually see me as a disaster. Who would have thought I'd ever be called a savior?
Allow me to introduce you. This is Miss Zhao from Tops, affiliated with the Krampus Compliance Authority.
Nice to meet you, Miss
New
Zhao.
character.
The Krampus Compliance Authority. Is that the name of another company within Tops? It doesn't sound as familiar to me as the other big companies.
Like a
That's all right.
robot
Most people
what?
haven't heard of it. Krampus
What kind
isn't
of, like,
actually a company.
What kind of hair
Our
accessory
role
is
is
that?
to inspect, decide on, and
She also has
enforce
ear piercings.
regulations. Brutal competition is an inherent flaw of the market system. For the members at the round table, it doesn't matter if the company's executives are tearing each other apart. However, the condition is that all actions by the company and its management must comply with the core rules and interests of the Alliance. The business game doesn't always let us play by the rules. That's the Round Table's mercy. But when those rule breakers go too far, the strict mother reaches out with her black branch. This time, Porcelumix has clearly stepped out of line.
I think I get why the corporations might see members of Krampus as a
She's
disaster.
the strict mother with their black
Even
branch.
so, having regulators like you is probably a key reason Tops has managed to maintain its strong position in the city.
So, it's not hard for you to understand why I see Miss Zhao as my savior, right?
We'll only know whether I'm your savior or your disaster once all the investigations are complete.
Better than letting someone like Lucro treat you like a fish on a chopping board, right?
Although he isn't really a friend, I do sort of get Damien's style. He's determined to survive this brutal game. But he's also someone who never crosses the line.
Huh. You've got sharp and beautiful eyes. I hope you'll never become the enemy of Krampus. And that when those eyes look at me again, they won't be filled with hostility, Miss Bell.
That's so funny. Yo, I can go to sleep. Yo, Seed's voice reactions are just so loud. They're so loud.
Soldier Orphe!
Soldier Orphe!
Good night, Zugo. It was fun chatting with you.
You two again?
I'm also gonna be ending stream after this cutscene. Thanks for coming. I hope you had a good time. Good night. Good night.
You've got it all wrong, Orphe. I had no idea those two are planning to scare you.
Captain Magus is asleep. Don't wake her up. We should let her rest.
Is it time for the captain's self-diagnostics?
Is Orphe more worried about waking the captain or about the captain catching you secretly enjoying some prohibited items?
Thanks for the follow.
First of all, my concern for the captain is absolutely just second. The
Thank you,
field
thank you,
manual
thank
doesn't
you.
list lemon-flavored chips under prohibited foods during deployment. I have every right to protest Captain Magus's executive decision to declare all snacks as prohibited.
Oh. Then why doesn't Orphe protest when the captain's actually awake?
I'm sure Orphe has her own reasons.
Anyway, if Orphe doesn't want us to tell the captain...
How about sharing some of those lemon chips with us?
Seed and Trigger are robbing me again!
Isn't this just a regular part of our night ops briefing?
The law doesn't punish the majority, Orphe.
Then, the proxy should also share the responsibility.
A special mission to get rid of lemon-flavored chips? Count me in!
There it is. It's there. Look at
Proxy,
that.
there's something I need to talk to you about. It's about the captain.
Let me guess. It's something that you can only say when Captain Magus is asleep?
That's right. Proxy, I want to apologize on behalf of the captain for her bad attitude toward you during the mission. But there's a reason why the captain acted that way.
I trust that you know the captain, Orphe. Otherwise, why would you trust her so much? Come to think of it, you and Magus make a pretty unique team. A soldier paired with an intelligent weapon construct.
An intelligent construct? No, the captain is more than that. Can I trust you, Proxy?
Like I said, just like you trust Captain Magus.
I'm just a gunner. A soldier, here to support Captain Magus. Orphe, your being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. That's how they would comfort me, if Captain Magus and the others were here. But no. I know that I'm not someone special. From the moment I was born, being a gunner has been my sole purpose and mission. In the disaster 11 years ago, New Eridu lost so much. It lost so many of its soldiers. The Defense Force's last remaining gemstone, Obsidian Division, also suffered heavy losses. At the time, the military had launched various research projects. Enhanced soldiers, cybernetic soldiers even. Cloned soldiers. It sounds brutal, doesn't it? But if it weren't for these cruel projects, Obsidian Division might never have lasted this long. I was also born at that time, cloned from a legendary soldier, and designed to aid that legendary soldier as an assistant. That legendary soldier's military codename was Magus. The soldier's original body has long been destroyed. All that remains now is a backup of her consciousness, or what you could call her soul, stored within the weapon. Even in death, she's still wielded as a weapon by the Defense Force. Though Captain Magus always says it's what she wanted, is it really a blessing? Or a curse? All things considered, I'm quite lucky. Selfish, even. I stole her body, her name. You could even say I stole her life. But Captain Magus has never cared about that. She'd just say to me, Orphe, my life was far too boring. You should live your own life. I know the looks in my comrades' eyes often carry sympathy or pity, mockery, or even disgust. Still, I can't help but feel that I'm lucky. I met Captain Magus, I met Obel Squad, and even crossed paths with someone as strong and interesting as you, Proxy. I know there's nothing special about the way I was born, but you all keep telling me, Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. Yet, the cold glass tanks, the tasteless nutrient fluids, those eyes filled with sympathy, pity, mockery, or disgust, they all proved one thing. I'm nothing special. They all told me I'm just a pathetic, tragic person. But you all keep telling me over and over again, you're one of a kind, Orphe. I can leave those glass tanks in the past. I just don't want to let your expectations down. Rather than those cold, lifeless glass tanks, I want the warmth of Captain Magus. I'd rather have my noisy Obel Squad and you, the cool Proxy.
My Wi-Fi turned off for a little bit. I was looking at cards. Yeah, these are definitely different cards. Sakana.
Barry, have you finished calculating the exact coordinates of the blind spot in Lemnian Hollow's most active area?
Affirmative. HDD data sync complete. Transmitting coordinate data to EOS's Carrot module now.
Oh, Belle, finally. The exact coordinates are now locked in. The the next step is to move out with
Three
Mobile
cards
Squad and
is
take
too
them out
much.
in one strike.
Negative. Lorenza's forces have currently halted all further operations, so Obel Squad is unauthorized to act without orders. Could you send a message to Ishuan Shifu? Actually, scratch that. Better send it to Senior Fufu instead. Shifu never replies to messages. Just say, Junior Bell needs your help. It's urgent. Please ask Ishuan Shifu to come to the rescue. P.S. Don't let the defense force find out.
Poor Junior Bell is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force. It's urgent. Come rescue her immediately. P.S. Keep a low profile and avoid any clashes with the defense force.
Bum, 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 bum.
Aren't you over-exaggerating a bit?
This concerns the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula.
All we can do now is pray. Who knows what kind of meth? There's no time to waste.
Alright, I think I should be able to stop now. Wow, she came really fast after that message.
I think I just had a dream. Am I dreaming? Or is this really Swabian Temple?
My disciple. Fufu told me poor Junior Bell is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force. It's urgent. And that I need to stay low and avoid any clashes with them.
Word for word! The message came straight from Junior Bell's brother!
By the way, I'm here too.
Someone's messing with our junior out there. That's the last straw.
That's so funny.
Shifu, it's time we step in and get an explanation, don't you think?
What do you mean by step in? Junior Bell just looks a little dazed, that's all. I don't see any signs of cruel mistreatment.
Did Ishuan Shifu use a technique to bring me to Swabian Temple?
Seems you're finally catching on now.
Your safety, of course, is our highest priority. But given how you contacted us in such a rush, I assume you've run into some trouble with the military?
Come on, Junior Bell! What happened out there that made you call Shifu for help? Don't worry, you can tell us. We're all here for you.
That's right. All your seniors are here.
Cunning as always. Certainly sounds like the Exaltists.
If the defense force can't deal with those scoundrels, then we will. When do we set out, Shifu?
No need to be hasty. Let Junior Bell get some proper rest first.
Oh, I get to catch up everybody.
Hand over the proxy.
Dang, that's so funny. Magus just
I was
came.
wondering who would break into Swabian Temple in the middle of the night. Turns out it's soldiers from the defense force. Please be aware that although Phylum Heights is under military control, soldiers have no right to enter private residences without permission. And my temple isn't exactly a place where anyone can just come and go as they please.
What's all this rambling?
I think what this lady means, Captain, is that you barged into someone's home in the middle of the night and caused a big ruckus. And now she's ready to give you a beating.
Morphe's translation.
Give me
So
a
funny.
beating.
Seed Senior said that if this lady is going to beat you up, he probably won't be able to stop her.
Even with all the Obsidian troops of Wi-Fi Peninsula's support, you probably still couldn't stop me.
High Preceptor Ishuan, this unannounced visit is not meant as a provocation. The person behind you, Phaethon, is currently under our protection.
Under your protection? You mean the mayor's envoy whose freedom is now being restricted?
The temporary restriction on the proxy's movement is both to protect military secrets and to ensure the proxy's safety.
No matter how you look at it, my disciple is safest under my protection.
Listen, you two. There's something more urgent to deal with than my safety. Proxy, are you okay?
Oh, so the proxy wasn't kidnapped by Yunquei Summit.
Apologies. This is my mistake. I thought it was the city authorities who took the proxy away, trying to extract military information.
I've never cared about military secrets, only about the safety of my disciples and the well-being of New Eridu.
Well then, Proxy, if you went so far as to defy military orders to contact Yunquei Summit, I trust you must have had a good reason. You mean you're absolutely certain that the Exaltus still have a real stronghold hidden somewhere in the Hollow?
I can't say I'm completely certain. Not until I enter the Hollow myself and reach those coordinates. But as Guardians of New Eridu, shouldn't Yunquei Summit and the Defense Force investigate, even if there's only the slightest chance of danger?
Belle, I just received an alert from Fairy.
According to real-time Hollow monitoring data, ether activity is rising across the entire Lemnian Hollow. Warning. Ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record-high levels. Warning. At the current rate of Hollow expansion, there is a 17.2% chance that Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 1,026 hours.
Zenless Zone Zero.
Basically, she's saying that if left unchecked, the Hollow might just go boom.
The Exaltists in charge of miasma research mentioned experiments on large-scale miasma activation. I suspect they're preparing for what they call the final sacrifice. Based on the intelligence and mission results we've seen, the Exaltists control most of the miasma-rich areas in Lemnian Hollow. They've also mastered the technology to manipulate the unique ether. The current rise in ether activity throughout the Hollow is probably connected to the Exaltists' operations.
If your theory is true, then this currently undiscovered Exaltus base will likely become the central hub for their final sacrifice.
Exactly. But if we can take out their hidden base, the sacrifice ritual won't happen.
How do you manage to sigh with a mechanical throat like that?
Although I tried to ignore some of the seemingly fabricated technical terms, you still managed to lose me. So essentially, we head in, confirm whether any Exaltist rats are still stirring up trouble, and if they are, we wipe them out. That should eliminate the threat, right?
Wow, Captain Magus. You actually understood everything this time. Amazing.
And let's move out. Ogle Squad will personally eliminate the looming shadow that threatens Wi-Fi Peninsula.
But Captain Magus, weren't you just saying an hour ago that military orders must never be disobeyed?
Disobeying orders? Hardly. We were chasing after Phaethon, who fled all the way into the Hollow with classified military intel.
Captain Magus, your enthusiasm is truly moving. But you could have just left it to Yunquei Summit.
It's our duty as the Defense Force to wipe out the Exaltists. If our superior officers have failed in that duty, besides, the Obscura still haven't been fully examined. If a sacrifice really did emerge from the boxes, then Defense Force won't...
I understand. My disciples and I will remain on...
In that case, the attack plan and the...
Deploying all of Ogle Squad, withdraw two... Let's regroup and launch the operation, all members of the Ogle Squad. Tomorrow's probably going to be a long day.
Tomorrow's gonna be a long day. And they updated my schedule. Alright. Nice job, everybody. We're gonna do more of the story next time. Next time. Probably Friday, Saturday. Alright, good job. We'll see you guys later.